Welcome to another Mortal Online 2 video. Today we are going to discuss the science of bows and bow making to help you make better bows and to get your build correct, because certain builds should not be using certain bows. So this episode is brought to you by Weight Loss Rock. Weight Loss Rock is found right outside of Bacti, and this is where we go to lose weight because there's no proper mechanic in the game now to lose weight besides either hurting yourself or killing your character. Oh yeah. We are testing out some new things for my build, but that's a whole different subject. Bows in this game are broken down into three categories: short bow, long bow, and asymmetrical bow. And that is in the category of building them. To use a bow, you just need range combat archery, and that's it. And mounted archery if you want to be better on a horse with it. Bowery, you have short bows, long bows, asymmetrical. These are the three kinds of bows that you could shoot. There's obviously different types of bows in here, like recurve, decurve, self, and composite. We're going to talk about that. In reality, the self bows are used very rarely, and everyone, like 95% of all the bows you make are going to be composite bows. That means taking two materials. We pull up the window. There we go. All these bows are made of composites. This is whitewood and crepite. Whitewood, crepite. I'm going to show you each one of these bows in a minute. Dense crepite, whitewood. Your bows are mainly going to be made out of animal materials and woods, never metals. And the whole concept of the bows are they take strength requirements. Look at this bow, for example. The strength requirement is 77.7. That means that you need to have 78 strength to use this bow. Otherwise, you stamina drain out completely with like you pulling it back. It's too hard for you to pull back, essentially. And the range is the damage. This does 71.51 range, which means 71 is the damage spectrum, basically. It could go up to that much damage. It goes sometimes lower and then up to that high. Durability, how much it lasts. Weight, they all seem to weigh 1 pound. That's not really a matter. Your main thing is durability. The max durability on this crepite, I call these the bangers. This is your second best bow in the game. The recipe is crepite, and you slide this slider down to 5%. Short, recurve, crepite. 70 durability is the max. The range is going to be 71.51. The bows that we use in game, right now I think I have a banger on me. Crepite short recurve bow, 65.92. Again, I'm still getting my skills up. We maxed out our material lore. I'm rearranging some stuff. We're getting our short bows back up. But look, the damage is there. Strength requirement is the same thing. Short bows are incredible because let's run back to town as I tell you. We'll go shoot the training dummy. Short bows are incredible because of how fast you can knock them. Look at that. And if you time it, You have to time it every time you put your bow back down. If you hold the trigger, your left cursor, left key, clicker, your mouse, whatever, I'm a boomer right now. We can't figure out the name of it. If you hold it down too early, you will not pull your bow back. It actually slows you down. So there's a rhythm to it. That's kind of like the art of using a bow. Here is the training dummies. We'll do just some torso shots. 49, 48, 48. You see how fast we're hitting though? The DPS is high, damage per second is high. If you could hit headshots, 57, 61, 59, 60. And you wait for those criticals. The critical is a chance to get a critical hit. To up that chance, there are skills that a lot of veterans don't even know if are working properly. Aiming technique needs to be at 50 to even be able to use marksman. Let's get some marksman up a little bit. What's going on? Why won't that come off? Jeez. Some lag or something? Okay. Lock that. Remove some levels. We'll play around with some more marksmen. See if it helps a little bit more. I don't know. The whole concept is this. You don't have a guarantee to get a headshot damage. But hitting people in the head definitely helps a lot more. Look, weak spot. We got 60 there though. So it wasn't even like crazy. Look, weak spot 61. So it's like, is it even worth having the criticals? Just hitting in the head seems to do that 61 range. Okay, you get the idea. Let's get back to the window. At certain levels, you do not want to use your certain bows. Right now, my character, let me put this down for a minute to give you the concept. I have 63 strength and 2 clades that allow me to use plus 10 strength bows. So really I have 83 strength. Right now my character is just using short bows, and I'll explain why at the end of the video. Short bows are not using that much stamina either, so that's the bonus. The bad thing about short bows is you don't get that super kick power of the asymmetrical and long bows. So ready? Let's take a look at the window. I gotta pull it up myself. Hold on. The difference between the best short bow in the game and the second best. The best is crepite, dense crepite at 5%. Now there are some slightly better recipes, but it's more of nuance. It's like, do you want to go all that way out to like and use the resources? You know, these are the best efficient. Ready? To use the best bow in the game, you need 80.9 strength, the ones that I make. And the range on it, the damage is 76.21. You can get 77. But again, is it worth using all that like material and stuff? Durability 84. Okay. These are really powerful, especially with the DPS, the speed of hitting. The next range up, let's take a look at the long bows. Because asymmetrical bows, in my opinion, are the top tier, and I'll tell you why. It's all about strength requirement. At a certain strength, it's not even worth using an asymmetrical bow. Let me show you. Here's long bows first. Here's an example of some of the best long bows in the game, okay? And white wood, in my opinion, is the highest damage wood in the game. The different woods do different things. I'll show you that comparison in a minute. First, let's do this. Longbow, the first one you see. I'm showing you the scaling differences. You have two of the top tier bows in the game, 122 strength. So you'd have to have 123 Ogmere builds to use these bows. These are the longbows on the ground, okay? One is the Whitewood and Crepite for 102.1 damage, okay? And then the Dense Crepite is 104.06. Again, is it worth the material? Using a lot of material to get there. 178 Dense Crepite. Just for those 2 extra damage. I think the Crepite's just fine. Then the range. Pretty powerful. But just when you just drop down to 117 strength, okay? As you go down, look at the range. It just starts to drop. 98. I would say the longbow, to stop using longbows at, okay? Well, I would say 102 strength, okay, is like your cutoff point, in my opinion. Those are 86 damagers. Those are good. But if you go to 95 strength, it goes down to like 80 damage, 82 damage. Is it really worth that slow pace? Wouldn't you just rather use the short bow at that point? Less stamina drain, less strain. So my opinion is that 100 strength is your cutoff for long bows. You can do it at 95, but that's more of a preference thing if you want that knockback. And by knockback, I mean they shoot a little bit straighter, but it takes longer to pull. It takes 3 seconds to draw those, whereas the short bow is about 2 seconds. Okay? And to make these, the way you make these bows is you hop on this workbench and you just start playing around with, like, you find out your strength. Look, you craft. I just crafted a new one. The new one is 104 strength requirement. Oh, okay. Well, I have 95 strength. Let's see what I have to do. 58, 87 strength. Well, let's pretend I have 88 strength. Let's look at the longbow damage now on this last one I made. Range is only 75. Why would you even use this when your best short bow in the game is 76? Your second best is 71 damage. You know, that's what I'm saying. At a certain cutoff, you wanted to stop using it altogether. Let's delete all these except the asymmetricals now. These are your asymmetrical bows. I'm going to keep them both up to compare. We have a 121, the best asymmetrical bow you could use in the game, not considering Dense Crepite. We can make one with Dense Crepite, so I can show you. Ready? Asymmetrical, recurve, Whitewood, and Dense Crepite. Probably have to go up to like 66. I don't know. We're gonna keep playing around with this. Strength requirement 114. Maybe, I don't know which way we have to slide the slider. So we have to slide it down to get stronger. Delete those. So 57 is 127, unusable. 61 is 121. There you go. So 61 is the composite percentage for Whitewood Dense Crepite at max level. This is, remember, you have to have at least 70 in all these for this to work out with the math. That means the material lore for Dense Crepite, Whitewood needs to be 70. Your asymmetrical bows and recurve needs to be 70. But let's take a look at the damage now. So 121 strength requirement, that has to go away. Okay, 121 strength. And then the range is only 1 point better. So 92.65 compared to 93. You know, why would you waste a Dense Crepite on that? I think it's a waste. So again, the best asym bow in the game, your damage is only 92. Very powerful from horseback. But when you start to drop it, the bows that I used to be able to use, 110s, look at the damage on that, 84. that is more of a preference thing. When I could use the 76 short bow and shoot faster and hurt people's horses faster, you know, why would you? It's hard to tell. So my cutoff for the ASIMs is 110 strength, guys. My opinion, if you're under 110 strength, I would not use asymmetrical bows on horseback. Again, short bows are the master bows. They are the best in the game per pound, per stamina use, for the damage percentage, unless you are the highest level strength. Then you have options. But again, ASIMs at max strength, those are good. Then you could say they're good at max strength. They're good. So the woods, for example, let's take these asymmetrical bows, and we can use different woods. I could show you. Play around. Not dense crepite though. Regular crepite. And then we're gonna use sponge wood, for example. Where's the 117? We have to get this down to the max. We want to compare apples for apples. 123. Looks like 54 is where we're at. So delete these. So now and then let's delete this middle one. Okay, so apples for apples. A sponge wood, okay, and crepite is much more damage, but it's less durable by a slight amount. It's almost a half a point more damage. Okay, 93.21 to 92 point. Let's take a look now at firm wood. We have to play around with the percentages to get back to the right, because every wood has different composites. Some woods you use just for shield building. Some woods you use just for building houses. In some woods there's no benefit to using a wood for a house, just because it harvests faster, basically. Here we go. Delete this now. So now, what's going on? Oh, we have one. Okay. So the range on the firm wood is lower than all of them, 91.69, but the durability is through the roof, 61.9 durability. Maybe you're going on an adventure like I did on my last stream. Check me out on Twitch, BasedBellagio. We went to the farthest, most southeast part of the map. And a little durability might be good there. But again, you'd want to aim for white wood or sponge wood. Gray wood. Let's dial this in. Almost there. I think 69 is the one. 122. Yeah, that would be the best for... Yeah, okay. So with this one, you can actually get to the 122 range. If you're the Ogmere, you have that 123 strength. Now look at this comparison. This one's the weakest, 90.5 strength range, but the most durability. So you're playing around with different woods. You want to aim in the beginning of the game. Let me give you a quick recipe for early on. I've showed you end game recipes, okay? Early on for beginners, let's say for a short bow, okay? Recurve. I think Molarium might be good early on if you're hunting bears. But to get there, let's see what this does. Yeah, strength 74, range is 66.8. Not bad. Can we make it better? You just gotta play around with the sliders, but you saw what we did there. The best one was the lowest, Molarium. There's probably some sweet spots within. Maybe I would just play around with it, but look at that. Not bad. Earlier than that, you could do the bone. Where is it? Bone tissue and emulgy. And again, play around with the sliders. That's worse. So this is a 59 damage, 67 strength requirement. Not too good. Not, If you had enough emulji at a low percentage, probably would be a little better. 60. Can we tweak it up a little bit? Not really, not really. Okay, for a longbow, a really good early one would be whitewood, you know, if you're living in Meduli. Whitewood and compact horn, I think, and you play around with the percentages. The longbows you gotta play around more, but look, let's say you're a warrior, you're using longbows, you have 100 strength. Here's one. Look, 79 damage, 97 strength. And then look, you play around further. For what does 47 do? That makes it weaker, because you're using more of the other material. Lower, look at this, 106 strength. Let's say you got 110 around there. Look at 85 damage early on. Longbows are great early game, they really are, especially if you're on foot. But for a lot of mobs, you're not going to be able to fight on foot unless you're a tank, unless you're a warrior. But this has been a cool video. I hope you guys have liked it. Are we still alive out here? We are. I forgot. We're back in town. Very good. I think I was hot micing. That's okay. Well, they heard my whole video in backseat. Whoever's hanging out over here. Luckily, I'm not in the hot part of town. This has been a fun video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comment down below. Hit that thumbs up, hit that thumbs down. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome videos for all sorts of games. Lately, it's been Mortal Online. I've been loving this game. I'll be here for a long time. A lot of great things coming to this game in the future. Right now, it's a little stagnant. They're trying to fix stuff, but content is coming soon.tm. Let me know what you think down below about the bows, and thank you very much for watching.